Hi everybody, it's Andrea with Hey Susan Card Reading. Today I am doing a reading for you, and I was compelled to do another reading this month just to touch base with you and to just kind of talk about the month since the last reading. It's been a very emotional, challenging, very busy month for me, definitely since that last reading. And so I just felt a little bit more refreshed today and felt like I needed to do another reading. So I'm going to show you the cards and then we'll talk about them. Okay, so the color is gold. The spirit animal is honeybee. Native spirit is gathering your tribe. Crystal is Apache tears. And the tree is hornbeam. So there they are. And I have to say that this reading has a lot of emphasis on your heart and passion for life. So all good things, of course. We start with the color gold, and the gold is a very healing, I think it's one of the most healing colors. So a lot of emphasis on healing, and also in some of the other cards, like the crystal Apache tears, has a lot of healing in it too. Actually, most of these readings, I should say, always have some sort of healing component, I think, but in this case, this is a lot about our heart and healing our hearts. So gold, like I said, is a very healing color, but also a color that helps you attract abundance and prosperity. So bringing in gratitude, gratitude for what you have, gratitude for your abundance. And sometimes abundance is in hidden forms. Some people think abundance is about money or a big house or things you have, but abundance is a lot of little things put together to give you an abundant life. And so starting with that, gratitude will bring you abundance, will bring forth more abundance for you. And so being grateful for your life's abundance, basically, and just imagining the color gold in your body. You can do a meditation where you can see gold in your hands, like you're holding gold coins, and you can just imagine just more gold coins. But that gold is, healing. The abundance in your life could be your health, might not be a brand new car, but the awareness of just what abundance is, and then the gratitude for what it is, what you have, and it'll just multiply and bring you more of that abundance, or different abundance that you weren't maybe expecting, certain things that give you abundance, but it is abundance for you. The animal is honeybee. Honeybee really emphasizes compassion and forgiveness, and not necessarily always forgiveness, forgiving others, but a forgiveness of ourselves, forgiving ourselves, and a big emphasis on judgment and judging other people. Sometimes I think some of us think that we're not judgmental, and it's good to have an awareness that no, I'm not judgmental, and you might, compared to other people, be very you might have a very small amount of judgment that you carry, or that you practice, or that you act on every day. But a lot of times when you are looking at people, there's judgment that comes in, and being aware of the things that you say about other people, if you sit down and think, sit down quietly and think about the things that maybe bother you about somebody, or how people do things, or whatever it is. Usually if you sit and you think about it, those things are actually a part of you. So you have this awareness of this judgment that you see in other people, but actually it's a very present thing in yourself. So compassion towards other people, empathy towards other people, understanding what they're going through, seeing what they're going through, but from an outside view, being careful not to take that on for yourself. So compassion and forgiveness. And then the way that you can practice compassion and forgiveness is to focus on the judgments that that go through your mind every day. You might not be speaking them, but you definitely could be thinking them. And so to really just come back to yourself and realize that some of those things are actually in yourself. The Native Spirit deck, Native Spirit card is Gathering Your Tribe. This is a really great card about making sure that you are surrounded by the people that love you, by people who want the best for you, and knowing that, which people or which places or what things, bring you down, what is not a positive or supportive environment for you, or the people are not looking out for you, looking for the best for you. So this is really about knowing that you deserve the best, that there's love around you, and there just are certain people, places, things that are more like your people, more like the love that you deserve. So thinking about that with all these other cards as well. The crystal is Apache Tears, and I don't think I have ever pulled this card in a reading, and it immediately made me think of like vulnerability and just expression of emotion. So this is an emphasis on your heart. This is an emphasis on love and loss, grief, things that, like old emotions that you can chip away and let go. And by your heart, sort of an emphasis on like a broken heart, your heart breaking open. And when your heart breaks open, there's so much opportunity to flush out what you're aware of, grief, loss, and to heal. And so that gold color comes into play with that healing. And just that ability to really appreciate life when you do have loss, when you do have dark times, harder times, you really can appreciate the better days and the better times, and appreciate that abundance that you might not think is abundance in your life. So being able to live more fully when you know what loss feels like, you know what grief feels like, being able to appreciate those days and those people and those times that are really important to you and that are supportive and loving, and just really to appreciate the love. And the last card is Hornbeam. It's our tree card, and Hornbeam is from the trunk suit of the tree deck. So a trunk of a tree is just all about strength, support, being grounded. And this tree is apparently one of the strongest trees that are that we have growing in the forest. And so talking about strength to use your creativity to embrace new opportunities, and sort of like a renewal of your zest for life. So combining that with the gold color, the healing of the gold color, the healing of gratitude, the healing of noticing compassion and forgiveness for others, but also most importantly for yourself, to have healing in you and inside you and within, that you might be judgmental of others and other situations that you didn't think about before. So that's healing for yourself. Having people around you, your tribe, that is all just loving, like a big love hug, be with that, be in those situations, those places, do the things that make you feel like that. And then the healing of your heart, healing after loss or grief or pain, heartbreak, being able to have a new perspective and a new way of seeing things, and a new way of appreciation. So I had a feeling that this reading was going to be very important, and it is. So I really hope that it resonates with you. So here we are. This is for you. This is my gift for you today, and I hope that you can receive it and you can use this guidance for yourself. So again, this is Andrea from Hey Susan Card Reading. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and like the video. Have a great day.